lovely people, you're welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for your support. Today we are going to sew trousers. I've already done the cutting of the trouser. If you want to know how to cut female trousers, I'll leave the link in the description box so you watch and know how to draft and cut it. So this is for the front and this is for the back, and this trousers I'm going to line in. We usually don't line trousers, but this one I decided to line in, and this is what we are going to use for our pockets. What we are going to use for our pockets, and this is what we are going to use for our band, and this is for our crotch. When you cut your trouser, you don't have to throw the crotch part away. That's what you are going to use for your flap. So we're going to use this for the flap. Okay, so the first thing I ever we are going to reduce the length of the lining. At the end of the day, I want the length of the trousers to be 39. And see, 39 no. I'm going to give a band of about 1.5 or 2 inches. So when I place it here, I'll measure. So this is my 39. And because of that, it means I'll need lining length. I mean here to join this now. Me here 37. Me here lining length 37 to join to this now. Okay. See, maybe I will reduce the lining and make sure lining length not 37. I'm going to cut the length of the lining. That is when I place the tape measure at the 1.5, deduct 1.5 from the length. The length of the lining is going to be 37. And mark 37. I'm marking 37 here. Well, at the end of the day, maybe I will reduce 4.5 from it. It's reduce 4.5 from it. That's how it's going to be. I will reduce it this way. Then I will join this into a bubu akakeshe. Ne length and length. Marry down for front and for back. Okay. I've put both front and back of the lining together. With the front and back number. So I'm going to cut on this line straight. One lining and one of the front of the trouser. Okay, so I'll put it together from the this is the right side, this is the wrong side. Okay, so this is it, and then we are going to sew everything. You will sew here. It's here from arm here. You will turn it. Turn in a day. Now it's pulling up to be equal with the crotch line. So at the end of the day, no, I didn't crotch line. It's going to be like this. To be in a day, so this is it. Now say a measure. When we measure, let's measure and see. We have 37 here. 37. We'll add 2 inches. 2 inches of band to 8, and we'll get our 39, and that'll be. So okay, so this is, and see, I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to sew all, and then I'll come and show it to you. Okay, so I'm done lining. So this is the back, and this is for the front. So the next thing to do is to fix the pockets and also the flap. Okay, so we'll do that on the front part of the trousers. Okay, so this is it. I'm done sewing, and this is it. So this is it for our female pocket. There was a video on how to attach pocket trousers, you can check the description box for a link and watch. Now we are going to, the next thing we are going to do is to get the dart. We are going to work on the dart before we attach the flap to it. Okay, so you are going to place the darts on it. And so I'm marking the waist I'm using is 34. And so 34, that's 8.5 plus 1 inch there. So I have 2 inches. So I'll mark 1 inch here for sewing allowance. And I'm going to mark the dart of 5 inches. I'm going to mark 5 inches darts here. Okay, I'll mark 4 inches. I'm going to mark 4 inches darts here, 4. And then I'm going to come here, down here, 5. Okay. Then I'll mark 1/2 inch on both sides. So I'll do the same thing on the other side too. Okay, so after I hold this way and then sew on top. You can always do your dart before you do the pockets. I'm going to sew on top this way. So this is it. Before I hold this dart, I'll just place it on it and mark my darts on the back one. So we get everything equally this way. Then I'm going to mark my darts on it. Then I'm going to measure from here also. I'm going to measure 5. You can make it 6, but I'm measuring 5. You can make it 6 for the back because the back is a bit high. So you can make it 6 or 5.5, but I'm taking 5. It will be okay. And so I'll trace it on the other side and then hold all and then sew and show it to you. Okay guys, so I'm done with sewing the darts for both front and back. The next thing we are going to do is to work on the crotch of the front part. We are going to do the flap. Okay guys, so we are done fixing the flap. The next thing is to attach our band to it. So we have this and this band is 26 inches long and this is 22 inches long. So we have 2 inches width. Okay, so this is it. And so I'm going to attach it from here. I'll attach it from here this way. Then I'll cut it and then use this one for the other side, for this side. But before then, I'm going to fold it this way and sew here secure because this place is secured. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do on both sides. And so before you fix the band, you attach the band, you have to sew the pockets and the waistline together before you attach it. Okay, so I'll place it in this way and then sew on top. You have to make sure when you are placing it in, you have everything equal. You don't end up one side going in more than the other. Make sure you place it in well. Okay. Okay, so this is it. I've attached it to it. This is it. So when we close it, this is it. Okay, so I'm going to attach this one also to the back one. Okay, so I have done for the back also. So now we're going to join back and front together. And so we just pick this, the front one, and place our measurements on it. I'm going to pin here this way, and then the waist is 34, so that is 17. So we have like 1.5 here. We're going to measure 1/2 quarter each. Okay, then we come to the tie. The tie we are using is 26. So place it at the crotch area. Okay, so we're going to measure half on each side because the allowance is going to be at the back. Measure half here, then half here also. We come to the knee area. The knee area, that is, we're going to measure half on each side also. And then I'll come here and also measure half on each side. Then half here also. Okay, so I'm going to join them together. Then I'll join this one also. Then I'll use my curve to join from the waist to the tie. So this is it. Then we'll come to the crotch area. So I'll use my curve to join. Okay, then I'm going to join from the knee to the ankle. So I'll do the same thing on the other leg. Okay. Okay, so after marking everything, placing all the measurements, we just pick one of the back for each leg. This way. Then we are going to pin everything. Pin both legs, but I've not pinned the crotch area, the inside here. So I'm going to sew on both sides. Then after, I will also sew here. I'll also sew here, this side. So I'll sew both legs and then show it to you. Okay, so I've joined the sides. Now I'm left with the middle here. But before I join the middle, I'm going to join the crotch area, the back crotch area. So I'll just place it this way, and then the excess one is what I'm going to use it to sew. So this is the excess, because I actually added extra inch 1.5 here, so it will be 2.5. And I'm going to measure 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch, and then draw from the 2.5 here to come and meet the 1/2 inch. Okay, so I don't want to go too much. Okay, so I'm just going to do it with my hands. So this is it. I'm going to sew from there to meet this, not this line, but at this point. Okay. Okay, so this is it for the back. This is it. So this is it. Okay, so I'm going to sew the middle here, and I'm going to attach it this way and sew through, all through, join both crotch areas and sew through to the next leg, and we are done with it. Okay, so let me do it and show it to you. Okay guys, so I am done with it, joined everything together. So let's turn it and see. So this is the back of the trousers. After knitting, I'll place it this way. After knitting, I'll place it this way, and then hem here a little, and hem here too a little, and then it will lie flat. So this is the back of it, and this is the front of the trousers. So we're going to give it a hook here, and that will be okay. Hook and bar here, and that will be okay. So thanks so much for watching. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, share the video, like, and leave a comment.